So I have a new car stereo along with a new bracket and new wire harness that I'm going to put together. So I'm working at night here in my CR-V, and I'm having you take a look at the center control panel. To remove the factory stereo, we need to remove that center bezel, and the two screws to remove to get that out are located beneath the air vents. Let me point them out. They're down here and down here. So after removing those two screws, all we have to do is pull out backward, straight back, this instrument bezel. There is an electrical connector, which I believe is connecting the hazard light. So now that I have the bezel out of the way, I've actually left the electrical connector of the hazard lamp hooked on there because I don't need to take it out to reach the stereo. And there are 4 screws holding the stereo in place off to the side, located there, 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 and up there. And we're going to take those screws out. So after those 4 screws come out, the head unit can actually just slide backwards and out. Now I think there are 2 connectors to the back of the head unit. They include a connector that goes to the antenna, which is a black connector, and then there's a blue connector that connects to the stereo set. A little heavier than I expected. This is the blue connector going to the stereo, and this is the black connector that goes to the antenna. So I'll go back inside now and fix up our new stereo system. Well, as you can see, I've spent some time tonight putting together my aftermarket stereo set inside of a new dash unit with a pocket on the bottom, and there's a bunch of wiring in the back, which was actually fairly simple to put together. And well, now actually we're going to place it into the slot. I'm going to keep my ground wire here off to the side so that I can actually tie it into the car in a little bit. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the antenna wire again, an antenna wire, and plug it into my aftermarket set. After the antenna wire goes in, I'm going to find the plug, and we're going to attach that to my wiring harness. Into the slot, providing me a little bit of room for my ground wire. And last but not least, I'm going to take one of these screws and use this as the connection for the ground for my car. So then, without the screws placed into the side, I'm just going to put the bezel back on top. Well, here's my detachable faceplate, which I'm going to just place in the position here, hopefully. Okay, they're in place.
Later on, as it happens, a silent...
5 to 6 barrels it uses. When I first started looking at peak oil, the world was discovering 3 barrels for every one. So the gap is widening, ever widening now. And we've used all the good oil, most of the good oil.
But it doesn't seem like as a society we're taking this seriously. I mean, if we were taking